Hi there! In this video I would like to talk and start coding on the coding game Fall Challenge 2022. This is a multiplayer coding challenge where you can start from a very basic level and you can go really crazy if you want to be in the first contestants. In this video I'm going to introduce coding game and this specific challenge, and we're gonna build our first AI to pass the first levels. And yeah, if this is something that you like, don't hesitate to drop a like, a comment to say that you want more of this. I'm gonna try to continue. I don't know exactly, I don't have like a clear plan on how we're gonna do that, but you know, trying things out. So this is the challenge. I am already registered. I am currently in the Wood League. I think these are the two leagues that are open, Wood and Bronze. And basically Wood is the real beginners. You have to code a basic AI, and with that you can go to the Bronze League. And basically the leagues are opening little by little. So you have to work on your AI, make it better so that you can reach, of course, the legend. This is the goal. So maybe we do that. Maybe we reach the legends. So this is the coding game interface. You can use your favorite language. There are a ton of languages. I don't know, I think more than 20 languages. I'm sticking to JavaScript because this is the one I'm the most familiar with. This is the player where you can see the game that's happening. You have a visual view of the game. Here you have all the rules. We're going to discover that together. I think I'm not going to spend too much time on the rules. You can read them. I've tried to read them quickly. And here there is, of course, the code. So I'm going to make this code a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's nice. So you can see a bit what's happening. So they have a repository with starter AI. So basically here you have like very basic code to pass the input. But here you have a more advanced code that is doing some things that we're going to see together. I've started my own GitHub repository and I've already copy-pasted this the code that they give us, and we are pasting it here. So let's see what's happening. So basically you have at first some information about the map, which is the width and the height. Then you have a game loop that goes on forever. What's happening is that you have inputs. There are a couple of things that you can do to pass these inputs. So you have the score, I believe, your score and the opponent's score. You have, for each square on the map, you have a lot of different things. Is the owner, the amount of scrap there is. Yep. And so this is building tiles. Yeah, an array of tiles. Sorry, we have our tiles, we have our recyclers, our unit, the opponent tiles. So you have like a lot of different pieces of information. And here, basically, this is all about reading the standard input. And in order to act and do something, you have to do it here. So what we're going to start with, there are a ton of things we can do. We want to start and just move our robots around. So what we can do, we want to move tile X, tile Y. We're just going to pick a random tile and we're going to move our robot there. The good thing is that they have pathfinding already, so you can just like choose a tile and say and tell your robot to go there, and this works. So here we just do tiles of math.floor, tiles.length times math.random. And this is our target, and basically, yep, I don't need to save. Here we just move one. Stop, I need to stop pressing Control Save. Yeah, that should be it. So we're just gonna play the code and see what happens. So here I'm just trying to move things around, and here this is my code, and we are playing against the boss here. So the boss is a basic AI from coding game, and we basically just need to beat them. So as you can see, our robots are not doing anything really useful. They're just moving around, not really useful. They have so many bots everywhere, and so we're basically just gonna get destroyed here, and they're gonna go on our squares here. So yep, we have our first AI. As you can see, it is doing nothing useful. We lose the game. So now I'm gonna have to code something to win the game. So what I'm thinking is that we need to spawn some robots. The idea is that here we're just moving robots around, but as you can see, the opponent is creating new robots. So for now, we are not gonna check at all what we can build. We're just gonna create more robots. So tile can spawn. We're just gonna say, okay, if we can spawn, we spawn one robot. We try to spawn one robot. Let's try to see what happens now. So yeah, as you can see, very small changes enables you to do new things. So here you see I've spawned a robot here. So basically I think I'm always gonna spawn a robot on the top left of the screen. The cool thing is now that I'm spawning robots, most likely I'm gonna overwhelm the opponent. It looks like we are not gonna win. So let's move forward. As you can see, we just keep going to the top left, and basically we are getting our ass kicked. So we're gonna need to find a better solution. So I think I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna think a bit, and we're gonna be back with a nice strategy, and we're gonna implement that together. So the first thing I'm thinking is we're still gonna keep a very basic AI, but instead of trying to go to a random position, we're gonna try to go to a random position owned by the opponent. So now instead of going all over the place, we should go a bit more focused towards the opponent. Oh, this is not working. Oh yes, I know. I've just changed. So here, yeah, we try to spawn when you need. There's not enough matter plus 6 other errors, so there are too many errors. So here we actually need to find a target that is within the opponent tiles. So here we want to spawn only if we have enough matter. So how do we know if we have enough matter? I think it's scrap amount. It's my matter. I think we need to have a matter, and my matter is above 10, above or equal to 10. I think we need to have this. We need to have at least 10 scraps in order to be able to spawn something. I don't know if this is written anywhere. Spawn. I think this is the right thing. Let's run that again. So the goal here is, as I was saying, to go on the enemy position and to also avoid making some errors in our code, because of course if we make some errors, okay, so here you see I'm trying to, there are too many errors, not enough matter again. Oh yeah, so here when we spawn something, we actually need to do my matter minus equal 10, so that next time we so that in the loop we only spawn one component. So we're just gonna replay. So here there are two ways to do a replay. First one is to just play the code, and the second one is to assignment to constant variable. Ah, that's a typical thing that I'm doing. Let my matter. If you replay in the same condition, you will have the same random map. And so it's really good if you want to do some small improvements and test them on the same map. So here, as you can see, we are creating new robots, one bot on each turn, and this is normal because we have 10 scraps every turn. So here, yeah, it looks like we're doing something right. So one thing that's not good is that we are moving, when we have several bots on the same spot, we are just moving one bot. So this is not good. I think we're just gonna move them all, or maybe all but one. Let's do that. So here amount, we say tile dot units. I'm just gonna do amount tile dot units. If it's above 1, we're gonna do tile dot units minus 1. Otherwise, we just move the 1 unit that is on this square. Let's see. So I think, so one thing that I want to say from my experience playing this kind of game, at first it's very difficult to really know what is the right strategy, what you need to do, and you need to focus on one thing at first. And usually the movement is really what is the most important. You need to, if you are able to move on the map in the right way, you have a lot of chances to succeed. So here you can see we are winning. We have more square than the opponent. Let's go faster. So as you can see, we are always spawning our robot on the top left. That's not good. We should try to spawn the bot in another place. So in the end, we win, but to be honest, that's not really a good thing because we keep spawning our bot here. So we're gonna improve that right now. So here we just go through each of the tile and we say if we can spawn, we spawn. I think we should do something else. We're gonna comment that out. We're gonna check const can spawn tiles, and we go my tiles dot filter tile dot can spawn equal can spawn. So here we have all the tiles where we can spawn a bot, and we're just gonna take a good old random one. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So const target equal can spoil tiles dot math dot floor. We're going to do the same thing, dot length times math dot random. And here with this target we say if target and actually what's happening, if target and my matter is above or equal 10, in that case we can spawn, oh actually we're gonna say while my matter is above or equal 10. Let's focus. I'm just trying to do too many things at once. Here, we're going to say if there is a target and we have enough matter, then we can just do this action.push spawn amount target.x target.y, and let's play in the same scenario. Made a mistake, amount is not defined. Oh, it's just we need to spawn just one, but I keep pressing Ctrl S. I need to stop that. Replay in the same condition. Let's see what's up here. So hopefully we can get an AI that's just good enough so that it does something interesting. Okay, so this bot is moving. That's good. So yeah, one thing that's not really good is that the AI is focusing on it should go on these unvisited squares. That would be a lot better. But you know, that's fine. So here there's like a lot of red dots, so the AI is focusing there, but here it can actually go to this. I think we're doing something that looks okay. In the end, it does seem that we lose. So. Interesting. So we need, I'm gonna do another round of thinking and we're gonna do something a bit smarter than just random moves. Okay, so we want to go step by step. And the first thing we want to do is we want to stop focusing on the enemy owned tiles, because this tile is, so especially at the beginning, this tile here is as useful as this tile there. So we want to, here for the move, we want to focus on const target tiles. It's both up tiles and neutral tiles. These are the tiles that we want to target, to move to. Then I think we want a distance function. Function distance between A and B, because we want to focus, this bot shouldn't go to this end of the map. It should go to the tile that is right next to it. That would be a lot much better, a lot easier for all of the bots. So here a tile has an X and a Y. So we are just going to be using the Manhattan distance here. So we return math.apps a.x minus b.x plus math.apps a.y plus b.y. I keep pressing Ctrl S, sorry for that, Command S. So here we're gonna do a lot of sorting. So here we have my units. So here the target, we want to do target tiles that sort A, B, and we want the distance between tile, which is the current tile of the bot, and A minus the distance between tile and B, so that we sort the tiles by the shortest, the closest to the furthest tiles. And now in terms of target, we can do target tiles of 0. With this small change, hopefully we go and visit the closest tiles. So here, I think one good approach is to do some unit tests in your code, especially because this is a long-term competition. Let's see. So here, as you can see, we have changed the behavior completely. We are not going to the left as we were going previously. And now all the bots should go to the left. So this one here, you see there is a mistake in my code because it's going top instead of going right next to this one. You see all the bots are going to the top. So there is a bug. Haha. Tile and target tiles. So thankfully we can do console error and we have room for a lot of debugging. And so yeah, I'm gonna be debugging a little bit. So here, for example, 13 and 4, we have this node. The closest is 13 and 0. So this is not correct. And then we have 12 and 0. Okay, yeah, this is not correct. So I am not sorting the target tiles correctly. Let's see. Oh, I have done a plus here. Typical mistake. Let's replay that again. It's good to find bugs. I hate creating bugs, but I love finding them, you know, and solving them. That's good feel. Okay, so now yes, look at that. The bots are like spreading a bit. Oh, why is this one going down? That was not supposed to happen. That's fine. Yeah, so here we have a problem. We're gonna pause because we already have a problem. It looks like this is not displaying anything. Oh yeah, if you display a lot of information, like here I'm displaying a whole array, the data is gonna stop to be displayed after a couple of turns. So you need to be careful about that. So let's see. Turn 1, there is already a problem for 13.6. Sorry, 13.6 is not going correctly. Okay, so here the input is truncated. So here I need to do target tiles that slice 0 and 3, so that we just have the 3 closest ones. I replay, and basically when you click replay or play, this code is executed on the coding game server, so you don't have to have anything set up on your machine. You can just play within the browser. This is a brilliant piece of technology. So as we are seeing, when we go to the first turn, as you can see, this 13.6 is not moving, and that's a problem. So 13.5, 13.6, it's moving to 14.6. Okay, that is not correct. Neutral, we can't go to the grass. So here we are saying, we are telling this bot to go to the grass. That is not correct. So here, how do we do that? We need to say the neutral tile unit. Okay, so here neutral tiles, we need to filter tile. We need to say tile dot scrap amount. It should be more than 0, so that we don't tell a bot to go to the grass. Otherwise, not good. Let's replay that and see what happens. We should have less bots that are standing still, because in the game, if you tell a bot to go to a wrong place, the bot is just not gonna move. That's it. Okay, let's see. So here, as you can see, the bots are moving. They are not going to this place here. Okay, that's brilliant. Look at that, all my bots coming together. I think now we can speed things up a little bit and see where we land. Look at that, we have a blue wall. So there is still something that's not good with the spawning thing. I think we should spawn close to a target tile. So basically, these target tiles, we're gonna reuse this for the spawning function. So we're gonna do something a bit complex here. We have, I'm gonna draw a bit. Okay, so this is an example here. We have these blue tiles are the one that we own, and these are available tiles. So what, actually let's make a bit one more here that we own. And so here I would like to say, where should we spawn our bot? And the most useful position is this one, because it's close to as many target tiles as possible. So I think we should go through each of our own tiles and get the average distance towards all of the tiles, and we should have the smallest average distance. I think that makes sense. Maybe it's going to be hard to do, but that makes sense. So here we have our target tiles. I can remove this. We have our can spawn tiles. So I was seeing can spawn tiles. Map, how do we do that? We map it. And here we do target tiles dot map target, and here we do distance between tile and target, and here we need to do the average. So actually we're gonna make that a nice array, const distances, and we return distances that reduce a plus b starting at 0 divided by distances that length. Yeah, there should always be target tiles, I believe. That's either neutral or the opponent tiles. So here we get a list of distances, and I think we should return, we can say tile dot score, and we can call that spawn score. and we return tile. And now we can do can spawn tile dot sort AB, and we need the smallest score so that we are the closest to as many target tiles as possible. So we A dot spawn score minus B dot spawn score, and now our target, we can say this is this of 0. This is the most interesting tile that is the closest to the opponent. Let's try that again. And here we should really dominate the opponent like crazy if we have done that correctly. So here we should, yeah, we're spawning the robot here. We should always spawn the robot, yeah, close on this direction. That's good. Let's go a bit further. Here we should spawn around, where do we spawn the bot? Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, that's good. Oh, so we let one bot pass here. That's not really good at all. That's fine. So one thing that we're not doing correctly is we are not prioritizing. All the bots are going to the same places. Okay. To be honest, I think here we've done a fine job. Look at that. All our bots are going here. Okay, so this one is not reachable, and I believe this bot, we are trying to go to this point. So that's one thing that we're gonna need to fix in the future. But look at that, we're like really like owning the opponent. We managed to just get rid of the boss. So I think we can do one thing. We're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna clean up the code briefly. Gonna keep all these things here. And here we can remove the console things, replay the same conditions. I think we have no... Oh, actually, one thing we're gonna do, right before we submit, we play on another map to see what happens. Okay, we do a really good job. So now we can click test in arena, and we're going to basically see our bot perform against a wide array of other bots. As you can see, there are a lot of things that we win right away. That's good. Yeah, because a lot of people in this league are just getting started, so they have a very basic AI that does almost nothing. So I'm gonna pause and we're gonna wait for the, or maybe I don't pause, you know, like here you can see we're already 56 out of this league. So it looks like we're climbing very quickly. We are 16 out of this league. That would be a great ending for this video to reach this next league. So we're gonna see, are we better than the boss? I think we are better than the boss. We're gonna have to rework our code. Oh, we're first of the league. Yes, that's good. We're gonna have to change our code a lot to go through the next leagues. But I think, yeah, we're better than the boss. So I think we're gonna soon see a screen that says we are on the next league. Let me pause for a second. So yeah, as you can see, it is taking a while to play against a lot of folks. You can see there's already like 34 matches that have been done. Yeah, that's one thing. You need to wait a bit. This is a multiplayer contest, so of course it takes a while to rank a new AI against a lot of people. Yeah, we're keeping the first place of this league. Hopefully in a few seconds we go to the next one. Okay, here we are. I didn't see like a nice victory screen, but here we are. We have reached Bronze League. We passed the first step. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this kind of videos. If you would like anything in the video different, like a bit more structured, a bit less debugging, I don't know. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.